I know you guys have been waiting, like, what's going on with the dating game? Well, remember, I told you, I need more bachelors and bachelorettes. Come on, y'all, don't be scared. Don't y'all want to find love? Well, I am excited to announce that we have another bachelorette in the running by the name of Kiana. Make sure you guys go ahead and check her out. And fellas, let us know if you want to win her love and affection.
Kiana Victoria, I'm 23 years old. I'm from West Palm Beach, Florida. I turned 24 July 16th. So that means I am a Cancer. I have 2 jobs, so I am very independent. I have my priorities in check. I live by myself. I do know how to be submissive, so I am looking for a man to lead. I live in reality, so that means I'm a realistic person. I'm very humble, very shy at first, but I'm so funny. I have a very bright personality, and I'm just an amazing person.
Hit me up at att2entertainmentbooking@gmail.com. Again, that's att2entertainmentbooking@gmail.com. See you soon. Yo, so djenvy possibly getting sued for defamation from Kevin Samuels. Let's go ahead and listen to this clip. Then we're going to play the intro. We'll be right back, people.
I'm just messing with you, Karen. Go ahead. Who you want to give the donkey to?
I want to give my donkey to Kevin Samuels. Can I tell you why?
Sure, go
Yes.
ahead.
I think that he openly degrades black women, and he preys on their insecurities that have been given to them in previous relationships and their naiveness. And come on, he gave Saweetie a 6. Dr. Umar spoke on all that. He deserves donkey of the day.
Yeah, I think he's lame. I do think he's lame. I mean, what age are we where we're rating women and rating people? I mean, he's a grown-ass man. He's 50 years
I
old.
think so.
But the thing I don't
And who are
understand is...
you? That's the thing.
But the thing is, which I don't understand is, why do women keep going to him? Like, that's what I don't understand.
Like I said, he preys on their insecurities that they've been given in previous relationships and their naiveness.
Yeah, because
I
he
think
looks
that
about...
It seems like he hates women. I don't know.
Yeah, it does. I mean, he used to hang around the Hermes store and try to get clientele, just to try to get people. And he used to wear, dress up and stand outside the stores and try to talk to people. I've seen him actually a couple times. It's funny. But in Atlanta. But I mean, I don't know why women still
Hey,
go to
back up. He said hang out outside the Hermes
Yeah, he
store.
used to try to hang outside the stores to try to get businesses. So he was hang outside the Hermes store and look for, I guess people with a little bit of money and try to talk to him and try to be a stylist or whatever he was trying to do. I see him
What?
out there once or twice. Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
That's weird.
My salesperson from the Hermes store had to remind me, like, you don't remember him? He was the one that was outside the store. I'm like, that was him. Yeah, but he's lame. I don't respect the fact that he sits there and rates women. Oh, this one's a 2 and this one's a 4, and Ma, you look ugly. Ma, you're fat. Like, it's a woman must have hurt him. I don't know. Maybe it was his mother. Maybe it was his girl, his wife. So a woman
Or
definitely.
maybe he
hurt him.
just doesn't like women.
Or maybe he likes men.
All right, well,
Could be a two.
this was
What's up, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of Talk the Real Deal with AT2. Hashtag TTRD. I'm AT2, your host. Everybody already know who I am, but if you don't know, make sure you hit that subscribe button. But first, make sure y'all hit them like buttons right now. Everybody hit them like buttons. I can't see how many people hit the like, but those likes are very important. And also those dislikes, because if you dislike the video, it is what it is. How everybody doing? What's up, old school Patricia, Susie, Mina up in the building. I seen Starfish in here earlier, and on Unapologetically Curious, Rosemary, Southside. Now I know the people that watch the replay hate when I give the shout outs, but this ain't for them. These are the people that watch it live, and that's why it's so important that you need to subscribe. Bianca, Beautiful Regret. Who else we had up in here? We had Dev up in here, but I don't know if he's still here or not. He might have just bounced out for a minute. What's up, Princess Pound Cakes? Heather, what's up, everybody? How everybody doing? All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into it. So the clip that I played you guys in the beginning was the clip from the Breakfast Club. Usually Charlamagne do the donkey of the day, but what they were doing instead was having people actually play, call in and give their donkey of the day. So the clip that I played you earlier was actually from the Breakfast Club, and that was djenvy. You guys see picture. Basically, he had said that he's seen. First of all, I've been calling it Hermes for the longest time, and I forget how to properly say it, but Hermes, the Hermes, the Hermes story. He was saying like he was the Hermes. However you say it, Hermes. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say Hermes because I can't afford none of that stuff in that store. So it's Hermes to me. So at the Hermes store, he was saying that he's seen Kevin out there and he was, trying to get clientele and stuff like that. And he was trying to hustle people, all that stuff. And then, of course, at the end, he alluded to like, oh, well, maybe he doesn't like women. So, and that's a sore spot for Kevin, you can tell. But we're going to go ahead and get into that a little bit later. For those of you just tuning in, I'm going to go ahead and play the clip right now, and then we're going to go ahead and dissect it. What's up, Pumpkin? I see you in the building, too.
I'm just messing with you, Karen. Go ahead. Who you want to give donkey to?
I want to give my donkey to Kevin Samuels. Can I tell you why?
Woo.
Sure, go
Yes.
ahead.
I think that he openly degrades black women and he preys on their insecurities that have been given to them in previous relationships and their naiveness. And come on, he gave Saweetie a 6. Dr. Umar spoke on all that. He deserves donkey of the day.
Yeah, I think he's lame. I do think he's lame. I mean, what age are we where we're rating women and rating people? I mean, he's a grown-ass man. He's 50 years old. But the thing I don't
And who are
understand is...
you? That's the thing.
But the thing is, which I don't understand is, why do women keep going to him? Like, that's what I don't understand.
Like I said, he preys on their insecurities that they've been given in previous relationships and their naiveness.
Yeah, because he looks about...
It seems like he hates women. I don't know.
Yeah, it does. I mean, he used to hang around the Hermes store and try to get clientele, just to try to get people. And he used to wear, dress up and stand outside the stores and try to talk to people. I've seen him actually a couple times. It's funny. But in Atlanta. But, I mean, I don't know why women still go on.
Back up. He said hang out outside the Hermes store?
Yeah, he used to try to hang outside the stores to try to get businesses. So he would hang outside the Hermes store and look for, I guess people with a little bit of money and try to talk to him and try to be a stylist or whatever he was trying to do. I see him out there once or twice. Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
That's weird.
My salesperson from the Hermes store had to remind me, like, you don't remember him? He was the one that was outside the store. I'm like, that was him. Yeah, but he's lame. I don't respect the fact that he sits there and rates women. Oh, this one's a 2 and this one's a 4, and Ma, you look ugly. Ma, you're fat. Like it's a woman must have hurt him. I don't know. Maybe it was his mother. Maybe it was his girl, his wife. So a woman definitely.
Or maybe he just doesn't like women.
Or maybe he likes men.
All right. Well, this was.
What's up, Sunita? I forgot if I said hi or not to you, and I didn't expect the video to end right there. That's why I had my mouth like. What's up, Xylee? Anyway, so that's what djenvy had said. Now, Kevin Samuels replied back on his show, and Kevin Samuels don't like when you use his clip, so I didn't even want to test it. But Kevin basically was all like, oh, he needs to check his resources. If he's at the Hermes store, he's there buying stuff, and shopping for somebody else. He's not in front of the store, trying to hustle people or anything like that. So I found that funny. And then also, he alluded to, you got this big platform. That sounds like defamation to me. You should know better. So I don't know if Kevin's actually going to continue with the whole defamation thing, but definitely I can see it being that Kevin probably is going to play up to this because the Breakfast Club is a large platform. The whole program and everything like that. He's probably going to play it up a little bit, And honestly, at the same token, with the whole the defamation thing, or having this big platform talk about you, that's only good for you at the end of the day. You know what I mean? It brings Kevin Samuels to a larger audience, people that might not be on YouTube. They're going to see it and look like, oh, well, maybe I should come on YouTube and watch out this Kevin Samuels guy and stuff like that. Also, let's break down, the conversation, basically, the way he talks to women and stuff like that. Let me read a few of your comments real quick. Southside, definitely can't read it there. djenvy has to be careful what he says. Yeah, because, he said, like, he knows this for a fact. He didn't say, like, allegedly or anything like that. That's why you hear these YouTubers, even though it's annoying, you always hear them say allegedly. What's up, Nikki? Not impressed though with djenvy often going to the he must be gay comment. Exactly. And them talking about like how he bashes women, call them fat and stuff like that. Now, personally for me, do I like the way Kevin talks about women and their weight and stuff like that? No, because necessarily because you fat doesn't mean that you single or anything like that. It doesn't equate. And sometimes I think that, he'll be all like, well, how much you weigh? And he'll bring that up. But the whole thing is that with Kevin Samuels, you have to look at it as entertainment. It's entertainment. No matter if you like him, hate him, or he's infamous, it's entertainment. And the people that go on his show, he's not seeking these women to go on his show. I think now that he's very popular, these women go on his show to get the clout, to get attention. Because if he was really that bad, I don't think actual women looking for real advice would go to him. It just doesn't make any sense to me. If you're looking for real advice and you want somebody to kind of tiptoe around your feelings and stuff like that, you wouldn't go to him. And some people want it real and raw. And you have to respect those people too. That are like, no, I want you to tell me, why am I single? Why can't I find a high value man? And you got to remember, his whole thing is about finding a high value man. Not just finding just some Joe Schmo on the street or whatever, a high value man. And so he's telling you this is what a high value man wants. So you have to remember that when you take it into perspective. He's talking about what high value men want in particular, because anybody can get everybody. So his niche that he has is the whole high value man. So you have to take that into consideration. Now, does that excuse some of the stuff that he says? I've gotten real good at saying, in my opinion, right. You have to take that into consideration. This is his niche. This is what he's known for. People want him and I hate to say people want him to talk down on people, but this is like his thing that he does, what happened to just having a good man? You know what? The people and let me tell you, do I watch Kevin Samuels every day? No. It's kind of like somebody will send me a clip and I'll be like, well, let me go ahead and watch the whole thing and draw my own conclusion. But they're specifically looking for high value men. They just don't want a good man. And these people and these women are saying like, I want a man that makes this amount of money, that amount of money. Oh, Beth, you're right on time. Don't worry. This amount of money, that amount of money, and stuff like that. So the women that go on this show are specifically saying they want a man that makes a lot of money. They're not just saying, Sunita, that they want a man with a job, and stuff like that. They're saying, I want a high value man. And, it is a thing where, he did have men previously and stuff like that. And he'll have men every so often, but he realizes what his analytics say is that everybody wants him to talk about women. Because we're going to go ahead and get into the whole Tasha K interview and stuff like that, Who wants a low value? Yo, make it make sense. That cracks me up. But you honest. Who wants a low value man? Hey, you might be onto something, because let me tell you, women definitely don't want an unemployed man, because I've been struggling. But we're going to get on to me in another episode. We ain't going to talk about it on this episode. Anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and get into the Tasha K interview. But before we do that, let's go ahead and play a commercial, and we'll be right back, you guys. Hey everybody, it's your boy AT2 here. My hands are a little ashy, but don't mind that. Anyway, y'all know we hear about the dating game. Y'all want to know what's going on, AT2, what's going on? Well, I need more people to participate in the game. But hold up, I got a Bachelor here going to be a part of the show. Y'all all know who he is, So Much Dev. Make sure you guys go ahead and check him out.
Hi, I'm So Much Dev. I enjoy long walks on the beach, late night codas, and road trips. I'm looking for somebody who enjoys life, has a great sense of humor, a bubbly personality, and that just likes to try new things. I hope I can see you soon.
Let us know if you want to be a contestant on the show to win his love and affection. All right, y'all, don't forget, hit me up at at2entertainmentbooking@gmail.com. Again, that's at2entertainmentbooking@gmail.com. See you soon. Unapologetically Curious said Kevin is part of the He-Man Woman Hater Club. Heidi said don't care for Kevin. Southside, what did you say? You said I have never heard of him. I guess I need to see what a high value man is. Is he another Derek Jackson? No, he's not another Derek Jackson. He's not cheating on his wife and stuff like that. He does say he has different relationships. Well, hell, I'm telling y'all what the interview was about before we even get into it. My thoughts about it. So as you guys know, Kevin Samuels had an interview with Tasha K. Well, actually, I don't like calling it an interview. It was more of a conversation. Had a conversation with Tasha K, and they went over, his background and stuff like that. A lot of people, well, first she put it on Patreon, and then the following day she put it out for everybody to see. A lot of people were all like, well, why didn't she go in on him and da-da-da-da-da-da-da? It was never going to be like that. I don't want to say what's the word that it's an older term. Like when a woman likes a man but not in like a she want to do him or anything like that. Smitten. Is that the word? Smitten. She was very smitten with him and she was very impressed and everything like that. And Tasha K says in the interview, this is like one content creator to another content creator. So it was never going to be something salacious or anything like that. And Kevin Samuels, he has many, he alluded to him having many relationships. So he's not a married man and he has a whole bunch of women coming after him and breaking up happy homes and stuff like that. It was never like that, She wanted to... Let's do a poll real quick. I don't know if you guys watched it or not. Press 1 if you think if you guys watched it and think Tasha K wanted to smash. Press 2 if you think she was just impressed by another content creator. So press 1, you think she wanted to smash. Press 2 if you think, she just enjoyed having a conversation with another content creator. We're going to be petty right now. Okay, so only Wendy and Dev put 1. Y'all petty. I love y'all, though. I love y'all. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and get back into it. So the conversation, it started out where he pointed out that he was raised by women. He didn't go into detail really what happened to his father, unless I missed it. He didn't really go into detail about what really happened with his dad and everything like that. But he said he grew up in a house with women, and so that's where he kind of got his perspective from. They also talked about the relations between black men and black women. So I definitely, it was interesting to hear about their perspective about that and the dynamic and stuff like that. Also, he is from Oklahoma and he would call himself a country boy. Something that I found interesting is that he was all like, everybody knows me for like going viral and stuff like that, and all the one-liners or the punchlines that he does, but nobody really knows that he has had successful relationships come out from his programs and stuff like that. He has the Facebook group where it's kind of like a mixer, and he selected certain people to be in a group. So he does have that. Also, um, the something that I found very important. This is what I always say too as well, because we have to think about it this way. A lot of these women say they want these high value men and stuff like that. The ones that go on their show, high value men. And Smooth, you had brought up something like who wants a low value man? And I definitely get that. Like, why would a woman want that? A low value man? Who wants that? So I definitely understand when you said that. I forgot to mention that earlier. But you have to hang in those circles. You have to be a part of that crowd. You're not gonna get a high value man and you hang out with people that don't hang in those circles or not about those circles. You have to figure that out. You well, not figure that out. You have to hang in those circles. You have to be around those people. Necessarily being rich or being wealthy doesn't have a look, because the wealthiest people don't dress up. They don't wear all that fancy stuff. They don't care about the name brands. That's why they probably call Hermes Hermes, like I do, because no, probably I only call it Hermes. But anyway, it was a real that was real to me when he said that. You have to hang in those circles. Portia Williams must have taken his master. Right. What's some other notes I had in here? Also when he first started out, he said he was very corny, and unrelatable. He wasn't like a big shot or anything. Oh, thank you, Wendy. I appreciate that. He wasn't like this big time YouTuber and stuff like that. So he said he had a background in advertising and marketing. He also worked in sales, so he understood, like, maybe he needs to mix it with entertainment, also with some truth, and then boom, that's how he kind of blew up. He was shocked by the whole, when he went viral on World Star Hip Hop with the whole, your, KS dress. Yes, he always be Starfish. You're right. He always asks for women dress sizes in too. I'm gonna let y'all come on afterwards, and we can really discuss the dynamic of Kevin and what you guys think, especially the ladies in the chat, because I want you guys to be able to say how you feel. Um, but he has a background in sales and all that stuff, so he kind of understood the way thing works. Also, and Sunita, you asked about his relationship. He has been married twice and he has one kid. Now, when she asked him about it, he kind of backed off for a minute and was all like, "Oh well, I don't really like to talk about that stuff, about my previous relationships. I want to keep that private, keep them private and stuff like that." And it was kind of like, I felt that I knew Tasha wasn't going to pressure him more, but I would have liked her to ask more into that, because my thing is that, this guy is giving relationship advice. He's been married twice, and he was open about, like, hey, I might not have all the answers, and I'm not a perfect person, and I don't claim to be perfect. Well, let us know, like, why your relationships didn't work out. I mean, you ain't got to go into detail, but let us know something. I felt like he could have really opened up more with that. And then also, in regards to his background working, when he said he did sales, also worked in advertising. It's all like, what did you do? Because Kevin Samuels, and this is not to be funny, but he looks like a period scheme person or a Ponzi scheme. He just like this well-dressed dude. And so, like, well, what qualified you to be an image consultant or a relationship? Like, how did you really get into that? I would like to know that background, how he really got into that stuff, What's up, Diamond? Background in sales, pyramid schemes, and customer service rep. Yeah, like, let us know, really, like, how'd you really get into that field, so he can't keep a woman, but giving relationship advice. What the Hey, but like I always say, that's why we do Dr. A.T. Love. People love advice from single people. It just works, There was a comment that I wanted to read. Sunny Day said, some women are also just used to being disrespected and mistreated. And although there are some valid points he raises, he still thinks and operates from a narcissistic mindset. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, definitely. I would say that's fair because now sometimes does he have to say everything that's really on his mind? No. But is that what the people want to see? Yes. And maybe my market, my subscribers, my market, maybe they wouldn't like me to be like Kevin Samuels. But his market, they love him being Kevin Samuels. So, that's what I try to get. A lot of times, just like when I talk about all the YouTube beefs and stuff like that, you have to remember sometimes it's dramaed up to sell, get views, get clickbait, get super chats and stuff like that. So you have to look at a lot of this stuff as entertainment. You have to look at it from that standpoint. But let me ask you guys. Let's go ahead and do another poll. Do you guys like Kevin Samuels' approach? Go ahead and put a 1 in the chat if you like his approach. Put a 2 in the chat if you do not like his approach. And we'll be right back, you guys. Well, dang. Not that I thought Kevin Samuels would ever do an interview with me, but definitely now I know. Definitely now I know Kevin Samuels is not liked by you guys. So definitely I cannot have him on my show. Damn. To see, I have to hear him. He'd be rude. Yeah. Dang, Miss Magic said boring to me. Dang, nobody said. Okay, all right. I guess nobody want Kevin. All right. Crazy thing is, people like him will become very successful because other people create these monsters. Nurse him and Toxic K. Patrice, I love you for that one. People love it, and I like how Patrice said that because like people do love it at the end of the day. That you have to be honest about it. If a white man were doing what KS is doing, there would be no controversy. Women and liberals have KS in their crosshairs because he is speaking the truth. He is our articulate black man, which goes. Well, I don't think. Well, hold on. That's a lot to digest for a minute. Hold on. I don't think. I don't think it has anything to do with white or black. I think that if it was any man telling a woman, and especially nowadays, that your dress size is this, or saying stuff that that women don't like, it would be a problem either way. I don't think it's necessarily a black and white thing. I know that Kevin has brought up, well, Simon Cowell, he gets away with telling people, on American Idol and all these judge shows, they get to judge people. Why can't I judge people and stuff like that? I necessarily, oh God, another woke person. I don't think necessarily it's a black and white thing. I think at this day and age, people are very sensitive. And I think that when people are going to people for love advice, they're going because they actually think that, hey, I can go to this person on YouTube, which is a free platform, get some information and it might help me in my life. Now, if he propositioned the show like it's supposed to be for entertainment, I think people wouldn't have a problem with the way he says things or what he does. Because if I'm to be honest with you, some of the women that go on his show, you can tell they're kind of trolling him and stuff like that. They're not necessarily all, I mean, I'm not saying all, but some of them are not going on there so he can help them out. Sometimes they're there to troll, and then sometimes they are there because they do want information. Plenty of larger ladies have decent men. Exactly. I don't, and that's another thing. Like, I don't think necessarily size has anything to do with you finding a man or not. You know, and I think specifically what he's saying about the weight is that a high value man, he wants the model type. I think that's what he's trying to say, but it doesn't come out the right way, if you know what I'm saying. But he's saying that a high value man, he doesn't want a bigger girl. He wants the Model S, you know, height weight proportion, you know. Women want advantages of being a damsel in distress, the authority of a man, and the accountability of a child. Oh, Roger! Damn! How do y'all feel about that, women? I'm gonna let y'all respond. So he said, women want advantages of being damsel in distress, the authority of a man, and the accountability of a child. I don't think that's true for all women. Sunita said, not. That's sincere. Yo, y'all think that's sincere? Nikki said, Roger, Roger, Roger. Yo, he is. Hey, I gotta give Roger some credit. He is pretty brave. Go home, Roger. Wait, hold on. Where's the south side at? Go home, Roger. Oh, wow. Had me roll out the Skype. Nope. Okay, Roger. They saying they don't agree with you. The problem is people have to ask themselves why whatever to themselves for themselves. I don't ask others about my relationship. Exactly. Robin said, I mean, not, it gave him an A for effort, but not true. Show your. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link. Right. And you know what? And we did always say that. It's always somebody who don't show their face that always got the most to say. I'm going to go ahead and drop the link, give y'all some time to see if y'all want to click on the link, whether you want to comment what's going on right now or just comment on the whole Kevin Samuel situation that's going on. But other than that, I thought that, you know, a lot of the stuff he wanted to keep private and stuff like that, I would have liked a little bit more out of it, like as far as like really getting into like his career and stuff like that and how he became an image consultant. But other than that, it was just a conversation between two content creators. When you call in to Kevin Samuels, he's already looking up your social media platforms, Google, etc., to get info on you. Oh, Patrice, you bring up a good point. That is true. He's already, he is Googling people to see who they are and get information from them. I have noticed that a lot too. People are like, well, I looked at this and it says this, you know, he is looking at people beforehand. Damn, called him a man boy with no substance. I am still here listening to multiple. Oh, okay, you multitasking. Okay. All right, y'all. I went ahead and dropped the link, and I kept saying that I was gonna play something, but for those of you just tuning in, I'm gonna go ahead and play the clip from djenvy, and you'll see why he's mad and stuff like that. Oh, how I'll put it in the title and forget it. I was gonna talk about the whole gay rumor and stuff like that. I'm gonna go ahead and play this, and then we're gonna go ahead and talk about the whole gay.
I'm just messing with you, Karen. Go ahead. Who you want to give the hoagie to?
I want to give my donkey to Kevin Samuels. Can I tell you why?
Woo.
Sure, go ahead.
Yes.
I think that he openly degrades black women and he preys on their insecurities that have been given to them in previous relationships and their naiveness. And come on, he gets Sweetie at 6. Dr. Umar spoke on all that. He deserves donkey of the day.
Yeah, I think he's lame. I do think he's lame. I mean, what age are we where we're rating women and rating people? I mean, he's a grown-ass man. He's 50 years
I
old.
think so.
But the thing I don't
And who are
understand is...
you? That's the thing.
But the thing is, which I don't understand is, why do women keep going to him? Like, that's what I don't understand.
Like I said, he preys on their insecurities that they've been given in previous relationships and their naiveness.
Yeah, because he looks about...
It seems like he hates women. I don't know.
Yeah, it does. I mean, he used to hang around the Hermes store and try to get clientele, just to try to get people. And he used to wear, dress up and stand outside the stores and try to talk to people. I've seen him actually a couple times. It's funny. But in Atlanta. But I mean, I don't know why women still
Hey,
go.
back up. He said hang out outside the Hermes
Yeah,
store.
he used to try to hang outside the stores to try to get businesses. So he would hang outside the Hermes store and look for, I guess people with a little bit of money and try to talk to him and try to be a stylist or whatever he was trying to do. I see him out there once or twice. Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
That's weird.
My salesperson from the Hermes store had to remind me, like, you don't remember him? He was the one that was outside the store. I'm like, that was him. Yeah, but he's lame. I don't respect the fact that he sits there and rates women. Oh, this one's a 2 and this one's a 4 and Ma, you look ugly. Ma, you're fat. Like it's a woman must have hurt him. I don't know. Maybe it was his mother. Maybe it was his girl, his wife. So a woman
Or
definitely.
maybe he just doesn't like women.
Or maybe he likes men.
All right, well, this was
Okay, I'm gonna get into the whole gay rumor and stuff like that. But first, I wanted to address Roger's comment about women being masculine and combative and da 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 and all that stuff. At the end of the day, because I think what you're referencing is when he was talking about sometimes when he has women, they be like, "Well, I have a job, I take care of my responsibility," and Kevin was like, "Men don't want that. Men want, something soft and feminine and stuff like that." Well, here's the thing. When you ask somebody, what do they bring to the table and stuff like that, automatically, male, female, whatever, you going to say, well, I have this, I bring this, all the stuff that you have, and you're going to talk up yourself. And so, when you ask the way he asks the questions, it makes it seem like, oh, well, you saying you can take care of yourself. It don't seem like you need a man. Like, no man want a woman, da, 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 da. But you got to proposition it in a way where it's all like, well, what's some of the personality traits that you have that would make men attracted to you? Boom. That's a totally different question than saying like, oh, well, what value do you add to a man? You know what I mean? That's a totally different question. And I think the way Kevin asks the questions, it does set up people to fail, if we're going to be honest, And whether or not a woman, listen here, I'm unemployed. If a woman want to take care of me, you definitely can. You can call me whatever you want to. I'll cook, clean, all that good stuff. If she taking care of the bills and then I just give her that good pipe every now and then, I'm cool with that. I am cool with that. I wouldn't mind a woman taking care of me. That's cool. If she wants me to do all the house duties and everything like that, I am cool with that. If she just wants some good pipe at the end of the day and have me take care of the home and stuff like that, I would be down for that. Yo, they about to chop this clip. I know somebody gonna play this video and chop that up and then yo, they about to chop this up. I know it. I'm gonna see a video later on today. You know how them people do me. They hate me. There is something to be said for men and women who state they only want someone for the wealth or model looks when they aren't. Focus on their careers, money, or looks. That's surface levels. Exactly. You are right about that. Make it make sense. It's very surface level. I missed some of your comments. It was kind of scrolling fast. I apologize, you guys. We have a high value man on here. He should be a guest on the... Oh, that is true. He is high value. He should be a guest. But Roger, I want to know what makes you a high value man, though. Like, what is it about you that makes you high value? Like, do we know that for a fact, or are you just saying that? Because I can say I'm a high value man. Okay, y'all wouldn't believe it. I asked one of his male callers what size was his private part, where they do that. Right, I still actually have that clip. I was gonna play it, but I don't have it edited, but he does ask that question though. Let me see what Roger say. It seems mostly generational. Younger women seem to be influenced by Instagram lifestyle. Um, I actually kind of agree with the Instagram thing, Roger. I can't hold you to that, but I definitely kind of agree with the Instagram thing. I think you are making a point with that one, but we can't generalize at the same time. KS platform is nothing less than superficial, low vibrational frequency. Ooh. Well, let me ask this question, because we kind of talked about it. But if he was like a man that would be all like, "Oh, women are so beautiful, you a queen," very uplifting, would he be as big as he is today? If he was more like inspirational and talked about uplifting women and stuff like that. I hate to say it, but controversy, sex and controversy sells at the end of the day. You know what I mean? I'm a medium value man. hey, hey, Dev, you a medium value man. I'm a value menu man. That's what I am. A value menu man. I'm not a high value. I'm a value menu man. That's what I am. Words are powerful. Right, right. Y'all. Okay. So Sincere is in the chat. See, that's why y'all need to come on, so I didn't have to have Sincere in the chat. But Sincere is here. Would y'all like Sincere to come on camera or no? I'm gonna leave it up to y'all. I'm gonna let the viewers ask. I mean, let the viewers decide. So put a 1 in the chat if you want Sincere to come up here. Put a 2 in the chat if you do not want Sincere to come up. Let's go ahead and do a poll real quick, y'all. Okay. All right, y'all. We're going to go ahead and see what Sincere says. This time I'm really limited to a couple of minutes. I'm not doing like 35 minutes or anything. As soon as he say, "Can I ask you a question?" we are I am ending this. As soon as he said, "Can I ask you a question?" Okay. 1, 2, 3. What's hold on. What? Did he click off? Oh, I think he clicked off.
Yeah, you,
Oh,
you good?
Sincere,
You
you
good?
there?
Yeah, you good, brother? How was your day, man? Everything all right, man? How you feeling?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Good, good. We cutting right to the chase, man. Kevin Samuels, topic of discussion.
Okay.
The brother's doing what he's doing, keeping it honest. That's what people need, the realness. I'm all for that. Keep it to the chase. Don't cut no corners. Give it to him straight up. This is what it is. I'm a strong believer on that. I am.
Oh wow. Okay. So you actually like that how he gives it raw with no chaser.
Yeah, it's tough love. Everybody needs tough love. They need the realness. They need to know what's really going on and how they can critique it and get things better. For real. That's what a lot of people need to hear sometimes in life.
Right, right, right. Now, do
You
you think
know,
he ever pushes it too far or no?
no, I agree with you, AT2. He does take it a little bit too far. It is a little bit too harsh. Sometimes you have to be a little gentle with certain people because it comes off with personalities when dealing with individuals. I 100% agree with you.
Yeah. Like I was talking about earlier, I had said something like, if he was more relatable, and what I mean by that is like share some of his struggles, like I was doing this and this is why my relationship didn't work, and then this is what you should do. Sometimes it comes off a little fake where it's all like, okay, well, you're not really telling us anything. Like you're not, because most people want to relate, you know. And for me to take his advice serious, I would have to see something that makes it relatable to where it's all like, oh, so you went through this and this is how you overcame it. When sometimes when he's talking, it's just all like, oh, I'm the best, I'm perfect, and everything like that. In the Tasha K interview, he did say that he's not perfect. You know, he has stuff that he has to work on, but he doesn't really talk about that on the show, or at least I missed it. I'll be honest, at least I missed it. What
Well,
you think about that, Sincere?
well, my point of view is like this, AT2. Why should he have to speak on his personal life? They coming to him. He's helping them with their situation, so he doesn't have to speak on his point of view, what's going on in his life. Like you come, it's like a customer. You coming to me for your services. Why should I have to say anything? What's going on with my life? He's not looking at it like that. He's looking at it like they're coming to me. I'm gonna give you what you need to critique your situation and move on with life. Like you got to look at it like this, AT2. Look at it, his situation deep. He's had got people engaged. People have got married from his advice. So something what he's saying has to have some type of substance that's reaching people at the end of the day. Like people have so much assumptions about him, but he's really actually changing people's lives. And that's one thing that you can't take away from a person. If you're changing lives, that's a good aspect of things.
Now I know in the interview he said like, you know, he had a couple of people get married, but I didn't hear him say like he had like a long laundry list of people that had like a success rate, you know.
I agree with that. He didn't say a lot, but he did say a couple of people did use his methods and used it in their life. I agree with you on that. I do agree with you on
Okay,
that.
fair. Well, Sincere, thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate you.
Oh, you're welcome, brother,
Hey,
man.
I
You have
don't
a
know
blessed day.
djenvy when you stop by.
Nah. I don't want no communication. Leave me out the mix. I'm good. I'm good, brother. I'm cooling over here.
What's that
Let me
lady
do what
doing
she.
to you? I thought you wanted to give that lady some loving.
Nah, man. I'm good, man. You know how it's
Hey,
just
I thought
sometimes
you
in
said
life.
you wanted to give her some thug loving.
Nah,
I know
I'm,
you
I'm,
miss my loving, the thuggin'
yo,
thug
yo, yo,
loving. And
yo,
I know
yo,
y'all get all
yo,
right, bye.
yo.
All right, y'all. Before I let Patrice on, I wanted to go ahead and get into the gay rumor thing with Kevin Samuels. I feel like I talked about it, but maybe I missed it. Kevin has to stop answering to the whole gay rumor thing. You know, sometimes when you don't see a man yelling and screaming at the screen, or you don't see a man being a thug, or a man doing this, or being overtly in the perception of the world masculine, he's automatically going to get that title. And sometimes you just don't have to answer to it. Don't answer it. You know, move on from it. You don't have to keep explaining it or bringing it up. People are going, especially when you're talking against women, people are always going to bring that up off top. But just the way he dresses and stuff like that, it's going to give him that. But you know, stop answering to it, and then it will eventually go away. It's kind of like with other, you know, they put that all on other celebrities. You don't really see them addressing it. They just let it go. You know, at the end of the day, people are going to say what they're going to say. You have to let it go. There's a whole video about me, you know, it said the video title is like AT2 is gay, AT2 acts like a female, AT2 is a B something something. There's a whole video out there when you put AT2 in the search bar, and I've never addressed it and said yes, no, maybe so, or anything like that, because at the end of the day, my platform, believe it or not, is large, and I never want to offend anybody. And sometimes what needs to be said, leave Stormisha alone. I'm just kidding. Leave Storm alone. But anyway, some things just don't need to be said, and you don't need to address it. If it's not true, it's not true. Leave it alone. The people that love you, love you. The people that don't love you, don't love you. You know, I only donate. Oh, you like BX Beast Boy? Block Roger. I'm just kidding. Don't block Roger. Don't block him yet. Now, if Roger says something disrespectful to a woman, like call her out her name, then block him. But he said he like BX Beast Boy. We already ain't friends. But I'm gonna let Patrice come on here from a woman's perspective. What's up, Patrice? Welcome back to the show.
Hey, you know I always enjoy coming on your show. You really have good topics that I love. But I just want to
Oh,
ask
thank
one
you.
question. I just want to know why he ain't asked no females why they ain't got no good poontang. That's all I'm saying. Since he all worried about what a man got between his legs and how big it is, I just want to let him know in my some more comedic voice, I got some good stuff over him. Okay. So my question is, my question is
rotisserie, huh?
exactly. So I disagree with Sincere because
Okay.
on the part where about he people are coming to him, but people gonna always dig at you because they gonna they want to know the dirt. They want to know the dirt on him as well. If they could pull up anything on his past, any kind of skeletons he have in the closet, they want to do that. So because people like saying, see, he the one. See, he the one trying to help y'all with this. But look at him. He got this, that, and the other going on, right? Just kind of like how Derek Jackson has been exposed. It's like, dude is a straight narcissist. And there's some narcissism I see a little bit in Kevin Samuels as well. And I think the reason why him and Toxic K got along so well on her platform, I call her Toxic K instead of Tasha K because she's a narcissist as well. And I think they both get along so well. So, and don't get me wrong, now as a female, I will say some of the points that he bring up is true, and it's right. Definitely facts. And I'm gonna say that as a female, I don't think that it's necessarily his place to be as degrading sometimes as he is, as demoralizing, right. As dehumanizing, especially if it's someone underage, because I know he had I believe someone was underage that I didn't like the way he was talking to that young lady. And or females that may have low self-esteem, right? That can even be more damaging to them. A woman like myself, I'll be okay on this show because I can hold my own. But because I definitely will ask them that. Well, since you asking the guys how big his stuff is between his legs, when you have female callers, I'm just need you to ask them, do they got that good pussycat? Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because I need to.
You called into a show though. I think that would be hilarious.
I just made this that one day because see, you could be as educated as you want to be. You could have as many degrees as you want. You can have a 6-figure job, a beautiful home, riding in a nice car. Don't mean you're a good person. Don't make you a nice person. Don't make you a good person. It's other attributes that we as human beings should have towards each other, male and female, if we're trying to get to know someone. I ain't necessarily attracted to a guy that's all highly educated, got a 6-figure job, as I am with I'm a sapiosexual woman, so I'm attracted to intelligence. So I like intelligence in a man. So
okay,
things
I thought you were gonna say you want you a roughneck.
No. I just mean to me, intelligence is more attractive than a body part is, than how much money you make or things of that nature. Because I know an intelligent person can make shit happen. So I don't worry about the rest of that stuff. The rest of that stuff is just only a part of who you are. I look for the core values in a person and the intelligence in a person. So that's just my perspective of that. But I mean, Kevin Samuels can bring it because I got it ready for him if he wants some of this.
Well, Patrice, let me ask you one last question. Because you have been in the entertainment business. So when you watch some of these YouTubers, and we'll take Kevin for example, when you watch them, do you sometimes get it that it's entertainment and it's all like, okay, this is what people want to see, or do you get emotionally invested, like, no, this is wrong, I can't believe you did this, or can you separate yourself and be like, this is entertainment? Because I had to learn this with the whole YouTube thing. It's entertainment, even though we're not on TV or anything like that.
Absolutely. I have totally learned to separate the two, being in entertainment business, but especially in these YouTube streets, because I see everybody is doing something because they want to be seen, heard, they want the clicks, the views, the clout. They doing it for various reasons, and it's wreaking a lot of havoc. So
Right.
when somebody do something that's really kind of like, oh man, like shady or bogus or just plain outright evil and wrong, then I'm looking at your morals, your values, and your scruples as an individual, as a person, and I decide, okay, I'm done with this person. I don't want to support their platform anymore, and I have done that with some of them. But so
Right.
again, like you, I look at your content, your conversation. You're very respectful, and I like your content and what you stand for, what you believe in, your morals, your values. And some YouTubers don't have that on their platform. They just whatever, you know what I mean? And I can't get
Right.
down with that. So I have to remove myself for it. I don't knock them for whatever way they see or feel like they need to get clicks and
Right.
views or
They
get
can do what they
popular
do
or whatever.
over there.
I remove myself from it. So we have to learn to pick our poisons, to choose, what's cool, what's not, what we can deal with and what's not.
Right. I totally respect that. Sometimes you do have to walk away from some people that are toxic, and it's all like, for my mental, I need to step away from this because this is too much for me. You do what you do, I understand it, but I gotta walk away. And I have done that with certain people. I had to walk away. I had to be like, okay, this is too much. It's getting wild.
Yeah, the ones that don't have any morals or values or scruples about themselves, that will do any and everything for clicks and views, those type of people are going to end up destroying themselves anyway, and the platforms that they are on, because stuff like that don't work. You doing any and everything, just throwing shit on the wall and see what's sticking for the moment. You know what I mean? And that's all it is, for a moment. And everybody on the YouTube that has a platform is going to have a time to shine, and it's enough room for everybody. If you doing what
Yes.
you're supposed to do and doing it right and being successful, it's enough room for everybody, just like it is in the entertainment business. With certain people, everybody ain't gonna reach a certain plateau that as another one would, for whatever
Hmm.
reason. But there is success out here for everybody to have in these YouTube streets. But what these content creators got to realize is, throwing shade, mocking on each other, being, doing crazy stuff to each other is not the answer.
Right. Right.
But some people get off on the entertainment, the sheer entertainment of that. And that's where you have to make a conscious decision as a follower, subscriber, sharer, and all of the above. Is you going to be involved with the bullshit, if I could
Right.
say that, excuse my French, or not, or the drama of it all. And how serious
Right.
are you going to take it? How far are you going to take it? Because some of the stuff I've been seeing is just crazy. It's ridiculous.
Right. I'm not calling CPS or the IRS on people. I'm not doing that. I'm not playing that dirty.
I
Um
know that's right. Yeah,
so
it's
yeah,
been
some of the stuff
crazy.
is just ridiculous. It goes past being entertainment. It's really but anyway, more on a positive note, the chat is really loving you. So I definitely have to thank you
Oh, thank
so much
you.
for coming on. I appreciate you, Patrice. Every time that you bless my channel, I love you. I swear.
Right back at you. And you got to let me know when you're in town now so we can kick it.
Yes, yes, yes. I actually will be there this summer around August, so I'll hit you up definitely.
Okay, most definitely. Thank you to your subscribers. I appreciate you.
All right, love you. You have a good
All
one.
right. Much love. Okay.
I always love talking to her. She is dope, y'all. Um, Let me see. Yeah, you guys are showing her a lot of love. This was mildly entertaining. I will leave with a word of advice for women. Um, I'm not gonna read it. Never mind. I'm not gonna read it. All right, y'all. Did anybody else want to come up? I'm gonna drop the link one more time. Don't forget to follow. Oh, okay. Now you shout. First you started out BX and you shouted out KJ. Nah, you gotta get blocked because BX was on that other channel talking about I'll run away from people. So yeah, now you gotta go, Roger. I'm sorry, but yeah, now you troll times a million. Yeah, don't ever talk about me running away from anybody. If I ran away from anybody, it's because I didn't care. Didn't I block him? Why is it still showing up? Hey, I apologize if I blocked the wrong person. Oh, okay, there we go, there we go, there we go. I think there's a delay. I think that's what it was. Yeah, we're not giving free promo to people. No, no, that's what we're not gonna do. I even told my mods like, hey, if the person's not on live with me, don't promote them. We can't be promoting people in here. No free promo. They don't give me promo on their channel, we ain't giving them promo. So it is what it is. Well, at least they ain't giving me good promo, I'll say that. Oh, yo, you think You think Roger and Sincere are the same person, Dev? I didn't even think about that. Hey, they could have been the same person. I don't think they was on live together. Oh man, yes, we love you, Patrice. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the show right there. Thank you guys for checking out the show, rocking with me. Remember, make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you want to donate $1 too, you already see it scrolling. You know they say I be begging and all that stuff. I just embrace being a beggar and all that. Oh, Robin coming on. Okay. But I just embrace them saying I'm a beggar and all I do is beg for money all day. Hell, y'all beg for money too. I beg for money, you beg for money, so we all beg. I beg, you beg, we all beg. Damn it. What's up, Robin?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm good. I don't want to ruin because you're talking about something else, but I just had such a moment of clarity in your chat with Roger that I have to
Oh no, go ahead.
It's so interesting because I guess I was trolling back in a positive way. I just kept saying I'm so sorry, you're obviously a bit insecure, but don't worry, you have plenty to offer. And he just fully ignored me every time I would say that, but only answered people who were getting mad at him. So it's he clearly wanted negative attention. I just kept saying don't worry, you'll find the right person. I can tell you're a little insecure because only really insecure people freak out like that. And he just totally ignored me, which was great.
Right. But you know what? When he started shouting out the other channels and stuff like that, I was all like, oh, this is a big ass troll. Okay.
Well, of course.
I got
he likes to rile people up, right? Because when he would say something super negative, he just wanted women to be like, you're horrible and you're ridiculous and make everyone look like they're hysterical,
Right. He was trying to drum it up and be all like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go in that chat and piss everybody off,
Is it just me or do people need hobbies?
I don't.
Is it just
me? You know what? I think they need sex. Let's cut to the chase. They need sex.
That's definitely the first part of it. But also, it's just me. If I'm watching someone who I can't stand or don't agree with, I just change it. Is that weird? Am I the weird one?
No, you're not. That's how I am. If I don't like somebody, I'm not subscribed to them and I'm not watching their channel. There's some people that claim not to like me, but they're still subscribed and I see them subscribe to my channel. So it gets a little weird. You know what I mean?
Weird to waste so much energy hating someone. Is that just, I almost feel like I'm gaslighting myself being like, am I wrong? Am I the wrong one?
No, it's weird. It's very weird. Crystal Gale said you're adorable.
Oh, thank you. You're adorable back. Anyway, you're the only person I call into, by the way, because I don't know, I get I think you have a good heart, and I like that
thank you.
I like that it's just sort of relaxed but also important. Does that make sense? That's not English, but you know what I mean.
Right. No, it's not so when you go on other people's platform, you know they're probably going to end up like cussing you out or screaming at you, and it's not an open platform for you to come on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and also I find your chat is very like respectful, but all like sassy, fun, and respectful, without being like, it's not like 100 messages of everyone being mad at each other, which is like
Right.
very like, I don't participate, to be honest, in like very many chats because they go so fast and everyone's yelling at each other and da da da. And this just feels like relaxed and nice. And sorry, I went on a tangent. This has nothing to do with
No,
your
no, no.
life.
Thank you so much. No, I appreciate that. And like we're a family here, and hopefully other people do get that vibe.
Yeah, I love it. But I just wanted to say that my advice to everyone is troll a troll with kindness. They don't know what to do with it.
Right. Troll a troll with kindness.
They
I
don't know
love
what to do
that.
with it. Send them hearts and loves, and we're here for you. And then they don't know what to do.
Right. Well, Robin, thank you so much for coming on the show.
All
I
right. Have
appreciate
a
you.
good day.
You have a good one.
Bye.
I love Robin. She came on the show not yesterday, but a few shows ago. I love her. Oh, we're gonna let Philly Kid. Now, Philly Kid is married to a high value. Well, I don't know if he wants to talk about that. Sorry, Philly Kid. Philly Kid, what you wanted to add on to the show?
Yo, what's going on, man? How y'all doing?
Doing good. How about yourself?
Oh man, I'm making it, man. Making it. Man, I just watched the Tasha K Interview myself, man, and
Okay, what you think about it?
Man, listen, man. We all gotta give Tasha her props, man. She did a banging job on that interview. Man, you cannot take that away from her, man.
Oh,
I
you
mean,
really liked the interview.
yeah, I did. I mean, I love the interview. It made me look at Kevin in a whole new light. You know what I mean? It just makes you realize this stuff is just entertainment, man. I mean, that's all it is. You know, that's all it is.
That's
So
true. You're right about that. You're definitely right about that. It is entertainment. And that's how I try to get, and I don't want everybody to agree with me, but that's how I try to get people to realize like a lot of this stuff is entertainment. Don't take it too seriously. When you look at certain situations, I'm like, okay, well, is this the kind of person that you really want love advice from? Or are you just entertained by what is being said,
right. I mean, so this is how you have to look at YouTube, right, man? I just thought about this. I don't know how many 80s babies in here, you know what I'm saying? But you have to look at it like I mean, you have to look at it like wrestling. You know what I mean? I mean, all them storylines and all that stuff in wrestling was not real. Now, when we were younger, we swore up and down that it was real, but it wasn't. It's all BS. And honestly and truthfully, that's what I think most of YouTube is. I mean, I just think it's just storylines that people make up to to get views.
Right, because somebody will hit you up behind the scenes in the DM and be all like, "Hey, let's do a reality show," but you ain't heard that from me. Damn, I drank all my water. But let me clarify something, because I always say, "Oh, all these beats are fake" and stuff like that. Anybody AT2 has an issue with, I really have an issue with. I don't fake it at all. I would never try to be all like, "Hey, we gonna create this whole thing and then we gonna da 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 da." No, with me, if I don't get along with somebody, I don't get along with them. Like, and that's just me. But I wanted to ask you, do you think Kevin Samuels goes too far, or do you think that he doesn't go far enough? Like when it comes to like sometimes when he mentions about like the women dress sizes and how much you weigh and stuff like that.
So as far as like the dress sizes and the weight, that's subjective, right? Because I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. No disrespect to my skinny ladies, in the room. I don't like skinny women. I mean, I like my woman to have meat in her bones.
Right.
So it's real. I mean, I can't do a size 4. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that looks anorexic to me, but to somebody else, might be like, oh my goodness, she's the sexiest thing I've ever seen. But I do think that some of the women bring it on themselves. I really do, man, because some of they be having like this super inflated delusion about themselves. And I'm like, man, we can see you on camera. And I'm like, yo, I mean, you're not a 10. I mean, it's more like, yeah, I'm a 10. No, you're not a 10. You know what I'm saying? You're not a 10. So
Right.
So I think that's when his attitude comes in and he kind of tries to, bring them back to reality.
Yeah, and like I said, some of the women that go on there are trolling him because they already know what he's about, so they are going on there to troll. Not all of them are on there like really looking for like advice. Some of them are on there to troll him. Like the one woman he recently kicked off his IG live because he was like, well, how much you weigh? She was like, I already told you I was fat. I ain't gonna tell you. He like flicked her off or whatever. There are certain situations where people are trolling him. Lolo did bring up a good point when she had mentioned about how he's not a psychiatrist or a counselor or anything like that. Like, what makes him the man to be able to tell people this is what you need in a relationship and this is what you should want? You know what I mean? Do you get that criticism, or you would not agree with that?
I mean, if that's the case, then none of us can give any advice to our friends. If that's the case, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if you have a friend come to you and say, "Hey, look, I'm having a problem with my man," and you give them advice, I mean, hell, most of us in here are not psychologists. Most of us don't have psychology degrees. So by that logic, we can't give no advice. So yeah, I don't agree with that.
But I would say, giving people advice on YouTube compared to your friend, I would have to say that's a little bit of a stretch. Because your friend is your friend. But if I'm all like in a suit and everything like that, I'm all like, you need a high value man, all that stuff, and I got, I'm in a dark room and everything like that, and you see my desk and I'm giving you that whole ambiance thing and stuff like that. Like, what does make you credible enough to give relationship advice to a huge platform like that?
That's a good question. People coming to him. I mean, somebody think he's credible. I mean, because this man has what, between 25 to 20,000 people on his lives.
Right.
I mean, the numbers speak for. I mean, I'm not saying that he is qualified. I mean, but
the numbers do speak, and people love controversy.
Yeah, well, but a lot of the people that are in his chat don't disagree with him. I mean, some do, but it's not a lot of them.
Right. Yeah. Now I have a question. And I probably should have asked either Robin or Patrice, but if Kevin Samuels was a woman, do you think people would still be complaining the way they do if Kevin Samuels was a woman?
There was a woman. Oh man, what was her name? It was something Pope.
I know there's actually a couple of women that give like love advice. I know one is Cynthia G, right? Chat, let me know.
No. Cynthia no. She doesn't do like relationship advice.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think what's her name? It's something Pope, and she was like a matchmaker, and she would. I mean, she did like a video or two talking about black women. But as far as like consistent, yeah, I can't think of any. But do I think if he was a woman, I think so. I think so. I mean, I do. I mean, because I think women would be like, well, why do we have a woman, trying to bash other women?
Right, right. I could definitely see it that way too as well. Where it'd be like, oh, you're a woman and you're bashing women. So I think that if anybody was saying the stuff that was being said, it would be an issue. But I also don't think it would be I don't think a woman would have been able to have as big as a platform as Kevin. I think him being a man did kind of help it. I think if a woman was saying that same thing, I don't think in that field she would have been as big as him.
I will. The only reason why I will agree with that statement, because if Kevin was a woman, he wouldn't have the woman following. Now the men following will still be there, but the women, the women wouldn't be there. I mean, if that makes sense, cause like Kevin has both. Kevin has men and women, and a large majority of his audience is men, right?
You think
But
so?
oh man, I know so. I know
Huh.
so.
I
But
wonder
I mean,
if I'll be able to find his analytics. I have a feeling it might be more women that follow him. Yeah, I think it might be more women. Even though
well,
women say they don't like him bashing and stuff like that, I have a feeling it's more women that follow him than men. But I'll look into that though.
but I mean, he says that all the time. He says that a large majority of his audience are men.
Oh,
He
okay,
says
he
that all
does
the
say
time.
that. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. He says that, and I mean, and to like all the Kevin Samuels, haters out there. I mean, I really think some people kind of really misunderstand his message. He's really advocating for the regular middle class guy. You know what I'm saying? I mean he really is, because he's telling these women like look, you want these men in the top 10%. Why don't you look at the other 90%? You know what I'm saying? Right. So
Right.
I think
And I say that, a lot of these women that go on the show are looking for the six figure man. They're not looking for the average one. They're looking for a six figure. So when he says the high value man, I think people look at it more as money. And so he knows, like, okay, well, if you just want to chase the money, then this is what you need to do. You need to be A, B, C, and D. If you just want to be regular, then you can just be regular. But if you want that high value man, then you need to be this. And this is from the standpoint because I don't think like he's just talking about everyday relationships. He's talking about, okay, you want this high value man, then you need to be this.
right. I mean, and it's true. I mean, you have, the top 10% of men, and you have 100% of women chasing after it. I mean, realistically, your eyes don't look good. I mean, you have a better chance of playing a Mega Million. You know?
Damn.
Right. So, it's true. I mean, you have a better chance of winning the Mega Million than snagging this top earning, highly successful, look like what's one of them actors that y'all ladies like Idris Elba, or what's that pretty dude with the eyes? What's his name? The Ely guy. You know what I mean? Y'all
Mike
want to,
Ely?
like, right? I mean, y'all want a woman that a man that looks like him, that makes all this money. You know what I'm saying? Get satisfied
By
with
the
the
way,
bed.
Philly Kid is saying all this. This ain't coming from my mouth. So don't don't cuss me out in the chat. He is saying, no,
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
just messing with
hey,
you.
all I'm saying is, I mean, all that is just unlikely. I'm not saying it's impossible, but yeah, it's very unlikely. So
Right.
that's what I'm saying.
All right, Philly Kid. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show. I always appreciate whenever I get a chance to talk to you.
Oh yeah, man. Hey, I appreciate you letting me on, man.
Of course. You have a good one.
All right, man, you too.
All right, y'all. We're gonna get ready to go ahead and end the show. That was a good conversation. I appreciate Patrice, Robin, Philly Kid. Oh, and also we can't forget Sincere for coming on to the live. It was a good conversation. So hopefully, everybody watching right now, go ahead and rewind the video. You'll be able to see what we talked about earlier. If you don't want to rewind it, it is what it is. But at least hit that like, share, subscribe, and also if you want to drop $1 too, you see it scrolling down at the bottom. Let me see what Bossy said. It's okay to. It's not okay to judge a person by their income. That's not looking for love. That's looking for a financial come up disguised as love. You said it perfectly. You right about that. You said it perfectly. Please, can we forget Sincere? Hey, the people voted and they wanted them some Sincere. Except you and Wendy. I know y'all do not want no damn Sincere on my channel no more. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for checking out the show. We out of here.